Let's go to another problem. Let's see. Let's bring this up so we don't. Okay, so this one is about a note. Okay. It's asking, when does the note mature? Prepare the entry to record the issuance of the note, and then complete the table below to calculate the interest expense at maturity. I'm going to do it before I see it, so I can just do it for you so you can see how it works. Use those calculated values to prepare your journal entry to record payment of the note at maturity. Okay, so issuance and payment of it. Okay, so one, when does the note mature? Okay, so let's figure that out. So issued on what, 5/15, and it's a term, is 60 days, right? Interest, we're going to call this rate, is 5%. I'm just putting the things down in here. Usually we have issued, let's put insert here. Let's put in the principal value. Principal, yeah, principal value. Yeah, it's 135,000. We want to make this a number. Okay. Principal is 135. The term is 65% rate, issued on the 15th. Okay. So full term interest amount is going to be total, let's see, total interest. A super, actually, let's do one before this, insert, and let's see, term, issued, term, final, end date, okay? The end date is going to be your issue date plus the 60 days, right? So it should be July 14th. Total interest is going to be your principal amount times your rate, but times the 60 divided by 360. Should be 1125. Okay, that's the construct of what you got to do. So on your recording, let's see, let's put date, account. Let's do this the other way. Date, account, a debit, and a credit. So when it's first issued, a note payable, so this is 5/15. You got a note payable and you got cash. You issued a note payable. So Sylvester Systems borrows, okay, this is the important part, borrows $135,000 in cash. So there's cash and they're getting $135,000, right? And there's a note payable that is set up for the 135. Column width, let's make this 15 again, give me some space, and let's just make these all numbers. Okay. Prepare to record issuance. Okay, so this answers the first question. This one answers the second question. Oops, second question. And then the last question, complete the table below to calculate the interest expense at maturity. Use those calculated values to prepare your entry to record payment of the note at maturity. Okay, so this isn't breaking up anything into months, it's just looking at totals. So on maturity, the payment we want to take the end date, right? So let's just look at the end date. This is the end date, right? So that's the date. Now we're going to, we have a couple of accounts that we're going to record. We're going to record something against notes, note payable. We're going to do something to interest expense, and we're going to do something to cash. Now, I put those in that order because I know which one is a debit versus which one's a credit. But I'm just going to walk you through this. So the note payable, we're going to reverse this amount, right? The 135. So it's the 135 and that amount. The interest expense is going to be this amount, and we know it's a debit because an expense has a normal debit balance. Okay, so that's that. And then the cash is going to be the sum of these two numbers. Okay, so that should be our other entry that they're looking for. Yeah, okay. So let's look how we did. July 14th, that's good. Requirement number 2, record the entry, cash, notes payable. Yeah, I forgot the S, but notes payable. Record the interest at maturity. What is the interest at maturity? Okay, so we got the same thing, 135, 5%, 60 over 360 gives you 1,125, that value. And then the journal entry, right? So the journal entry is exactly the same, just a little bit different order. 135 for the note payable, 1125 for interest expense, and 136,125 for cash. Pardon me for the yawn. Okay. That should be it for that one.